Thank God.
Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 26th day of active service here at last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable.
What if it's like, and then there were none?
Suffering the insufferable.
And it comes down to one at the end. Or rather, it comes down to two. And each of them know that one of the other has to be the one.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
This must be a long one, I would think. If they want it to truly have impact. Woke up over and over again seeing Carrara's face when she died in my nightmares, yeah. They won't get away after killing my friends so horribly. If I could, I'd kill them right now. Right now, we're too weak. We can't beat them. One poor attempt to revolt and we'd just be massacred. I should have never convinced everyone to join the game. Except, I guess if he hadn't convinced them, would they have all, like... I guess the rule was anybody who doesn't participate will die. Takumi saved everybody. Except for Carrara. For now, we just have to obey. We just have to play the game. They wanted us to come back to the leisure lounge when we woke up. Hurried off to the leisure lounge. On my way to the leisure lounge, I came across Nozomi and Moko in the hall. Nozomi, are you okay? You're so pale. Thanks, Takumi. Thanks for asking. Sorry. I couldn't sleep last night. I just can't believe it. Carrara, she's gone. Carrara, I didn't know what to say. What could I do for her after she lost a close friend? We buried her. Make sure you say goodbye to her later, okay, Takumi? We buried her in a nice little tomato patch out back. Oh, I hope the harvest is bountiful this year. Yeah, promise I will. Not gonna get away with killing Carrara. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge her. But now's not the time. They're a bit too strong for us right now. So we're all gonna play this game for a little while and wait for our chance. For now, we just have to push all this grief down and grit our teeth. Knowing how to bide your time is an important part of fighting. And we was barely able to hold steady on our own 2 feet. Moko looked after her as they walked to the leisure lounge. I made a vow to myself as I watched Nozomi walk away. No matter how this game turns out, I'll protect Nozomi to the end. No, not just Nozomi. I won't let anyone else die. Because I came back here to protect them and grab hold of a future where we can find happiness. Did we say veh'xness was still out there? Is she, like, alive again? The bomb didn't totally work. At last I present to you the rules of the invader hunt. Once we were all in the leisure lounge, the sponsor began to explain the rules without any preamble. I came back here to protect them and to convince them to join a killing game, I guess. This timeline is like, man, I did an awful job coming back. This is 100 times worse. All you have to do is hunt the creatures known as invaders. You will gain points for every invader hunted, which will be tallied on the points board.
And reflected
in my
rankings.
Check it out, guys. Point. How come I'm above my dear sister? Is that a problem? Yes. Everyone knows I'm on the bottom. Takumi looking at the flowchart. The what route? Names of everyone in the room were shown on a screen being held up by 2 bees. My lovely assistants.
One round lasts 10 days. The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed. Their cryptoglobin drained by my bees.
I gotta stop listening. I feel like I know who it is. Or I know who the VA is, I think. I hate this. I think I've already picked up on it. Executed? Carrara's death was proof this was no bluff. Wouldn't worry about it too much. Hopefully it's just a VA reuse then. They could easily kill us all. I won't say it because I don't want to ruin it for anyone else. What I'm thinking. In short, we need to try and kill as many invaders as possible. I'm glad we don't have to actually kill each other or anything. That would suck. I mean, not glad, but... If we're just hunting invaders, then we just keep fighting defensive battles, right? So it's just the 100 line. Last Defense Academy.
2.
2?
2.
Oh. What's 2? That's the same shit we were doing anyway.
Not at all. What you were doing was merely defending your base. Hunting and defending are entirely different. To hunt, you must go out. The playing field is the space outside of the school.
Oh, you Boruto. Kako kept going, uh-oh. I don't remember.
You will not receive points for invaders killed at the school, no matter how many.
This could be fun. Can't get points anywhere in the area shaded red. That's anywhere within school grounds. That means if we want points, we'll have to go out and hunt down invaders wandering outside. So we're being forced to fight outside the ring then. Too much for a shutted like me to be forced outside like this. Oh, you mean Boruto? I thought she was calling them a Boruto. Oh, you Boruto. What happens if the invaders attack the school while we're all out there? If a commander strikes when the place is empty, it's the end of the line.
All you need to do is engage them before they infiltrate the school grounds. They say that a good offense is the best defense, after all.
Then we can't stray too far from the school. If we're not careful about how many battles we fight out there, we'll end up disqualified for going out of the ring. So we need to hunt in a place where we can quickly return to the school if something happens. How are you going to track down how many invaders we hunt down out there? You're not counting on an honor system, right? I mean, look at us. Someone would definitely end up lying about their numbers. I've killed 20 so far, by the way.
Very good, Ima.
And Ima's at the top of the leaderboard. He's clearly lying!
No complaints. The bees will count your points. Whenever you kill invaders, they will count the points and report them to me. This is kind of like a culling games of sort.
Oh my. Yeah. Ding! And my sister has killed 21. Ding! Score! Oh, come on!
In other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions like we're playing this game.
Lady Corrupt! Oh, that's right. Oh. She has the Holy Jumanji sword now, but she also has the Blessed Carrara knife. Blessed Carrara knife, look! Oh my god! That's like JJK! I know! You fucking idiot! So true, so true. He's running away isn't going to be an option.
And last but not least, the most important rule of all, remember to have fun. And you are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway.
Ah, nuts.
Anyone who defies me will immediately become food for my bees. Try not to lose your cool.
Don't lose your cool, guys! Dorami has like a clipboard and a whistle and a little visor on. Listen to the big man! Rather tyrannical one-sided rule, isn't it? Does this mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us? She has some bees helping her out. And stay hydrated!
Do not worry. I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game master must obey the rules of the game, else the game is null and void.
So true. Sponsor, give me a whistle. And she's just like tweeting like right in Tsubasa's ear. Ow!
The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause.
In other words, they won't hurt us so long as we do what they say. But you're the one who enforces these rules. If you turn on us, we're entirely without recourse.
I intend to run this game as fairly as possible. Otherwise, things would be very boring. I promise not to violate the rules. Scout's honor.
There's no way we can trust them, but we're in no position to argue.
Now then, that concludes the explanation of the rules. There are plenty of other hidden rules.
What?
But I'm not so inclined as to give them all away at this juncture. Come up with strategies on your own. Doing is learning.
Sponsor looked at all of us and shouted.
Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can. The invader hunt has hereby officially begun.
I can't believe the hunt is on without our hunter. The hunt is right here. Some like acoustic guitar plays. Raw. Takamaro wearing Gaku's cap. The hunter is right here. Ding-a-ding-ding. But I wasn't sure how I was supposed to handle our newly assigned task. I decided to go back to my room and prepare to leave school grounds. Can someone give me the TLDR? Invader Hunt. It's a point-based hunting game. Decided to review the rules of the game. The rules themselves were simple. All we really had to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field was outside school grounds. Even if we killed an invader, if it happened in a school facility or in the schoolyard, it wouldn't count. You going? Hey, can anybody catch me up? Sorry, I'm late.
22 points for Yugamo.
Haha, hell yeah. No matter what we do in a defensive battle, it won't be worth any points. If we wanted points, we had to go out exploring and hunt down any invaders we come across. But it's way too dangerous to constantly be fighting out there. If we died outside school grounds, drones wouldn't collect our bodies and the Revive-O-Matic wouldn't revive us. Death would truly be fun. Yeah.
New rule. No bribing the sponsor. This will be the first and last time.
We have to be careful we don't die. If we don't do that, if we want to do that, we should probably form teams. In a team, there'd be someone there to have our backs, and we could look after one another to keep each other alive. We'd need comrades if we want to survive. You are already a team. What if we split the team into factions? Before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. Decided to go talk to everyone to see who would want to team up with me. This is pathetic, Takumi. Look at who's out here already. Yeah, I mean, can we look at the rules? For some reason, when I went onto the roof, everyone was already there. No sign. Do we have like an e-handbook? No sign of Darumi or Hiroko, but almost everyone else was there. Takumi. Oh, everyone, great timing. I was just getting really into the game, thinking about what teams we could do. We could do like jerseys. Takumi. Getting too into this, huh? Everyone rushed over to me and I explained the necessity of forming teams. So I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do this solo will just end in game over the moment you take a lethal hit. Yeah, we were just saying the same thing. And that we should work in teams, I mean. We were actually just deciding the teams. In short, we're right in the middle of a draft meeting. Kako pulled out a piece of paper with the members of each team written on it. The first team is us boys and Sister Dearest. And then the second team is all of the girls. That's awesome. I think it was just the boys team, but Emo wouldn't go without Kako. Rice kill me treats. We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on, so we thought grouping up by gender would make sense. Yeah, boys versus girls. What? This is a killing game. Yeah, I don't know. Wrong. Boys versus girls versus... girls versus boys and Kako. What we're worried about is Yugamo, who's nowhere to be found.
Oh!
He's a boy, but it's entirely possible he'd like to stick with Miss Kirifuji and Miss Mogadori as he's done up to this point.
Oh!
But if we put Yugamo in Team 2, then we should put Hiroko in Team 1. Miss Shizuhara is very strong. So we were discussing giving preferential negotiating rights to the clearly weaker team. Preferential negotiating rights? This really is like a sports draft. You guys really thought this out. All I did was draft up a jersey. It's like a crayon drawing of like a really crappy like soccer jersey. By the way, what team do you want me in? Makes sense if I was in the male-centric team, but you have to play alone. Nobody wants you, Stinky. What? I was so shocked that my voice withered away mid-exclamation. We're tired of you getting all the spotlight, Mr. Sumino. Do you really have to fuck on every route? Yeah. Friend tier list. Mr. Sumino. Quite a drop, wow. Look at the trend on the bar graph, dear sister. That is a line so steep. Why am I the only one being left out? Don't tell me you guys are still suspicious of me. I thought we cleared things up about Gaku. You were going around the school yesterday parading yourself in his bloody jacket. Way disrespectful, dude. I didn't kill him, it was the sponsor, isn't that obvious? And you looked awful in C-Ray's hat. We all agree, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought it looked pretty good. No, we're all on the same page. They're definitely the one who killed Mr. Maruko. They destroyed C-Ray too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mr. Sumino, have you forgotten? You killed Mr. Aotsuki. That is a fact. I mean, sure, but why bring that up again? He was a traitor. He had to go. Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. If you had a comrade who could kill another comrade without killing another comrade without batting an eye, would you want to team up with them in a killing game? No way. You gotta be kidding. But and whenever you do anything at all, someone invariably ends up dead. You're a bad luck charm.
You're cursed. Do us all a favor and get out of here.
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
Oh my god, they hate us. No, that was Eito. He had the scythe. It stung, but I couldn't argue. It was true that I was kind of the common denominator in all of the deaths so far, I guess. I came back to the past, immediately killed Eito, and then things happened. I ignored the message on the blackboard. Gaku was killed. I decided to join the game and encourage everyone to join me. And because of that, Carrara was killed, except everybody would have died if we hadn't joined the game maybe, so I don't know. If you hadn't convinced us to join this game, Lady Carrara would still be with us. And I wouldn't have to use the blessed Carrara knife that I promised I would never use. Wipe your tears, Kyosika. I will. It's all your fault, all of it. Give her back. Give Lady Carrara back. No. She loved her.
The blood of Lady Kurara is on your hands!
Kyoshika drew close to me, letting out a pained cry. I couldn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying. Kyoshika, no! Oko put herself between us and embraced Kyoshika. Blaming Takumi won't bring it back. It'll just make it hurt even more. Remember what you still have. I still have. But... knowing how to swallow your sorrow's part of fighting. We need to be strong right now. I'm sorry, Takumi. Kyoshika understands, I swear. She knows it's not your fault Carrara died. But she has no outlet for her grief, so she's just taking it out on you. I think she didn't want you using it for, well, not to use it for SFTS. You still have Kagurabuachi. Oh my goodness, I still have Shonen Jump. I had no idea everyone had so much contempt for me. It gets worse every timeline jump. All I ever wanted to do was make everyone happy. That was why I came back. Did it all go wrong? I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you offed Ato. Sheesh, this whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. 7 Kagurabachi, man. Sorry, but you're on your own. Sorry, Takumi. Everyone left one after the other, leaving me all alone on the rooftop. Where was Shoma, though? Wait. They decided Takumi's on his own, but Yugamo wasn't here. What if the Yugamo team up happens here? It's a 10. A friend in need? A friend indeed. Want some? Where did you get this? Gas station. No, Takumi's mom. Takumi's hot mom. I forgot what she looked like. I was at Karo by my side in the TRC, and my mom and dad were always waiting at the dinner table whenever I went home. Kaku loved her, but now, here I was, all alone. I have to face this game of death all by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. Oh my god, we're setting up. He's gonna show up right now. Did somebody say the Grim Reaper? But then I thought of something. We do have Ava. That's right, Hiruko. If we make a Takumi, like, certified, like, baddies team of, like, Hiruko, Yugamu, Ava, that could be raw. And Darumi. Did she come in? I saw Hiruko in my mind's eye. On day 5, she took me to second to last defense academy. Leviathan? Oh my god, and that would totally make Takamaru jealous. Hydra. I said we needed to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. Can never really tell what she's thinking, but she's a surprisingly caring person. She might be willing to work with me on this. Maybe I should ask Hiroko if she'll team up with me. Feeling a sliver of hope, I decided to stop by Hiroko's room. I was praying hard as I rang her doorbell. Please, Hiroko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? I ordered the pizza 2 hours ago. Where is it? That wasn't me. Thank goodness you're still here. Almost tearing up with that. My drink? My diet, Dr. Kelp? Don't tell me you forgot my drink. I'm so glad you're here. So glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul. Can I go back inside? You're creeping me out. No, wait. Just hear me out, please. You're about to try to tell me the word of God, are you? No? I explained everything that had just happened. I didn't leave out a single detail. I told her how they called me the Grim Reaper, how no one would team up with me. So, your already very low popularity has now hit rock bottom then. I told her how nobody'd want me. Hurts when you lay it out like that, but in a nutshell, yes. Have you seen the Tsukumo's friend tier list lately? Oh my god. I've never seen a hill so steep. You could ski down it. This way I'll have to do the invader hunt all alone. I'm begging you, Hiroko. There's no one else I can trust. Please, team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believed that anyone would lend me a hand to pull me out of my predicament, it would be Hiroko, but I'm afraid I must disappoint you. No. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I'll become your dog. I promise I'll be useful to you. It's simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Hi, Pixel. Think I'm the Grim Reaper too? Please, I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. She's a witch. I simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner. Darumi! You do? Just then. This rocks. I already have a dog. Darumi!
Oh.
Stupid puppy. I told you not to come out. She gets her broomstick out. Get back in there. Get! What's going on? Why is Darumi barking? You know how this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? So I turned her into my dog. I don't understand in the slightest. Basically, I used strength to make her submit, and it broke her a little. Come to think of it, Darumi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. Guess she was already a dog at that point.
Oh.
I have a responsibility to her as her owner, so I'll be playing the game with her. Let's go, walkies. Go away! No boys allowed in the Yuri zone! She's all mine! I instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Darumi. There's only room for one more. Guess I'm on my own then. Felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. Also, Shoma wasn't in that scene? Oh, what if it's Shoma and Yugamu? The Avenged Gaku team! Fine. I'll play by myself. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own and survive all on my own, too. Half sulking, I headed for the entrance hall. There was someone unexpected waiting for me when I arrived at the entrance hall. Look who's found themselves in quite a mess. Too bad there's no janitor to clean this up. Gamu?
Oh, little piss baby doesn't have any friends. What are you gonna do? Shit your pants? Oh, you're gonna come in your pants, little baby. Leave me alone. How pitiful it must be that you must go all alone. You're gonna be hunted or to be hunted?
Were you waiting here so you could laugh at me?
No, I merely came to give you some information. I failed to mention it earlier, but I've added more fire extinguishers. Now you may go outside at any time. You should all hunt whenever it pleases you.
They're pretty prepared. How long have they been planning this?
Now then, go out there and hunt. Struggle away for my amusement. Thrills, chills, kills.
Who the heck? Pixel, this is the Game Master, sponsor. Carrara died. She fought back. And she got killed by blood-sucking bees. It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. We should try to find invaders as close by as possible. Pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. Wow, she fucked her, huh? I'll head over there today. Rah! Just as I thought, there was a large number of invaders inhabiting the nearby city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I could defeat them on my own. Sensed a presence and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsor's bees were tailing me. What are the things in the calling game called again? It's literally one of those. Must be here to count my points. Okay, here goes. I stifled my breath and slowly crept up on one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got. I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. Am I scared? The Kogane. I'd fought on my own plenty of times before, but there was a difference between choosing to go it alone and having no alternative. Gonna have to fight alone forever. I was scared of confronting that truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? Took a deep breath and steeled myself. Yeah! This time I leapt out front of the invader. Little battle for us. Hey! Well, this is cool if we, like, merge it with the gameplay.
Good to go.
3 waves? Someone's gonna show up. I'm thinking Yugamu.
There. Let's go.
Who else is unaccounted for? I mean, Ava's got to play into this. Also, like, someone's gonna kill her for points.
Here we go.
Right? Don't we think? That seems like what she's here for, to introduce drama like that.
There.
Hey, sponsor, do the M&Ms count as 1 point or 3?
Oh shit, I hadn't thought of that.
Say when.
Good thing I took all the supplies with me.
Time to use it. Let's do this. This should do it.
Bombs don't count.
Oh, come on!
Let's go.
Waiting until he uses it to say it.
Here. Got it.
I'm gonna say 1 point. Each mini is worth 1/3 of a point.
I've got this. Take that. Good to go. Take this. All right, I've got this. That's it. Got it. Ready when you are.
Shoot.
I've got this. Ha! Oh, here we go. Take this!
Boom, baby.
Good to go. Here! Let's go. Yeah!
Takumi looking up at the scoreboard and seeing he only has 3 points. Well, I killed so many! Ima's already at like 110. He's already exhausted, even though I only killed off a few minions. What if my dear sister and I kill an invader at exactly the same time? Double points. Yes, but what if? That won't happen. Double points. He's already exhausted, even though I only killed off a few minions. I can't come back if I die out here. Lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body. But I couldn't afford to rest. I had to do whatever it took to get more points. Not to mention... Invaders drawn by the sound of fighting were showing up one after the other, and they were beginning to surround me. I prepared to face the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between. Well, I could super here.
Let's do this!
That would leave me open to attack.
Take this! Let's go! Ha! Got it! I've got this! Yeah! Let's do this! Gotta push it! Say when, harder!
Raw. These are good for this. What if we throw Mr. Gonzaki into an invader and the invader dies, but he dies as well? Then who gets the points?
Ready when you are!
I also want to do this.
Let's do this! Time to use it. Here we go! All right, let's do this!
Not reach? Not quite. Not quite, Mr. Sumino. Oh, poor showing by Mr. Sumino. Are you broadcasting this?
Take this! Let's go!
We could do 2 air blades and an impact stab.
Yeah! Here we go! That's it! Got it! Let's do this! I've got this! Take this!
Oh my god, this is a lot for one Takumi. Who's gonna save him? But there's only a few possible, like I'm thinking Yugamo or Shoma. Or Hiroko and Darumi, you know, decide. No matter how many I kill, more just keep cropping up. Invaders kept streaming in until I was completely surrounded. They were just mooks, but there were too many of them. My stamina was at its limit.
I wish I wasn't alone.
I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that wasn't doing anything. For the first time, I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die without anyone ever knowing. What if I turned into a gaseous form and the invaders choke on me and die? What are you even talking about? You wanna know how you get points? Just then, Ra.
I'll help you out, Takumi.
Yeah! I heard a voice and turned around. Standing there was...
Yugamu!
my best friend.
Of course. showing up uninvited but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
Is he aware? Uninvited but sorely needed, it's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too? We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
Oh my god. Fan favorite candidate for the next emote. There's something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him in the moment. Our breaths synced up and we began to clean up the swarm of invaders. This is awesome. I love this so much.
Let's do this.
Roomies gotta stick together, right? Can we do... I think I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Oh, my turn.
I'm gonna do one of these.
Got it. Time for me to move.
These.
This'll do. I can't wait.
That's
How
awesome.
this feels. Let's get to the killing. Stinks, doesn't it? Time for me to move.
It's
How
so
about
funny how
this?
Yugamu has
I can't wait.
like panned out.
This hurts. Time for me to move. Experiment time. Let's get to the killing. I'll kill them all.
Takumi's got the rest here, right?
Kill the rest for me. Say when. This should do it. Let's go.
Where can I stand that will get both? Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Got it. Let's go. Here.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. And it took a while. It's like a 30-second sneeze. It wasn't that long, but that's how long it felt. At all of them? Seems so. I don't sense any trace of him. Well fought, Takumi. You're in quite a predicament considering it's the first day. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked to see how they just kept coming. Almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right. I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yugamu. Thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader hunt. Ha! No need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here. It wasn't? Yeah, I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Tailing people's one of my specialties. Was he just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like what's going on here. He really was following me. Makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. Wait, did you see when I tripped and fell and it was really embarrassing and I looked around and dusted? Oh yeah, I saw that. Damn it. But why? What was the point of following me? Ah, for the love of murder. Don't be so wary of me, Takumi. We go way back, right? I'm not gonna eat you. Although you do look plenty delicious to me. How can I not be wary of an assassin? Yugamu Omokage, the descendant of a family of assassins. I'll come right on and ask. Why were you following me? I was figuring out my timing. I wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. Then I'd be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. Love this guy. Sneezy! Why's everything you say so creepy? Well, that's the long and short of it. Muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
Code. He's offering to form a team. It was all I ever wanted in my isolation, but why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi or Kyoshika or the others? I don't do well in groups. I like to do my own thing, in a group. Honestly, I'd rather enjoy my kills alone, but going in alone is too risky. So I thought buddying up with the odd man out would be just the thing. Is it really the only reason? Made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I was sure he was planning something, given that he went out of his way to ask me after I'd been ostracized, but if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever. Well, will you join me or not? What do? Should I team up with Yugamo? Oh, really? That's crazy. There's so many branches on this. Duh. What if I said no? What if I was like, no? Well, you stuck with me for a while then. I shook Yugamo's long, pointy fingernailed hand that I never really commented on. Whether he could be trusted was beside the point. I simply couldn't carry on like this all by myself for much longer. For now, I would team up with Yugamo. Heh! Glad to see our hearts are in tune with each other, partner. Want to try for the best couple award while we're at it? Don't think they're giving out awards here. Also, you and I are not a couple. While Yugamo and I were trading quips, we heard it. Boom! What the? It was an ear-splitting sound and the earth shook, but it wasn't an earthquake. It felt more like... I sensed a torrential gush of overwhelming energy. Somebody with incredible power is present nearby.
Yeah.
Don't tell me commanders are joining the hunt. That would be bad news. Just the two of us wouldn't be enough to deal with a commander. Did somebody say, just the two of us? And Shoma joins as well. A little bit of reconnaissance would go a long way right now. Tiptoe after me as quietly as you can manage, Takumi. Right. Cautiously made our way toward the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. And then...
Hey! 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 You saw that, Mistress Hiroko? My 18th Invader kill!
They're like Legolas and Gimli over here. Happy Pride all around!
How have you been treating them?
The bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else? Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly. Let the bloodworks explode far and wide.
This is a great team.
Oh, my Mistress Hiroko! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you! Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
Yeah.
Those two are enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore, they're just straight up massacring every invader they see. It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them. Happy Pride, hon. Something feels off, though. Yuko's always been strong, but when did Darumi get so powerful? He hadn't joined any defensive battles before this and should be woefully unfamiliar with combat. The euphoria of finally being able to take part in a killing game has literally unlocked the latent potential in her hemo anima, making it bloom. That's crazy. That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential. Why the gripe? Potential's logic-defying by definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now. I'll show you my secret spot. This secret spot? Yeah. They've likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway. Yeah, we've earned enough points today. Let's go back and rest up for tomorrow. It's your shower. Yugami, why are we going towards my room? My secret spot. Made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before returning to our rooms. Yugami, this is where I bathe. Yeah? And? How are we doing here? Third place! Let's go! Showman last! Hyuko, Darmi, Takumi, Yugamo, Moko, Takamaru, Kyoshika, Nozomi, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, Shoma. Even Kako fell so far off. Wait, this is your room, Takumi? No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine?
Unsurprisingly, those two are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come.
I'm in third place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today.
And I'm in fourth. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
First round will last until day 35. Whoever finishes last will be executed. That's crazy. I decided I wouldn't keep tabs on where the others were placed. Ensuring my own survival was more important. And besides...
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
Kurara at the bottom? How pathetic.
The blood of Lady Kurara is on your hands!
No! Shouldn't be letting the people ostracizing me live rent-free in my head anyway. Come on, Takumi. Let's go for a dip. What a day. Yugamo in my room, please. Yugamo in my room, please. Yugamo in my room, please. Yugamo in my room. I want to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but... Yeah! It only took half a year. It only took half a year? Wow, we do this all the time. I'll just be letting myself into my bed. Please go in the shower. Just something buddies do, right? That's what we are, buddies, partners, bosom chums. Goes without saying we need to be joined at the hip. Go on your own hips and get out of here. Come on, bud, humor me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? This game's more of a marathon than a sprint, so we gotta come up with a long-term plan. I brought crayons and Twinkies. Playing it by ear the whole time's bound to lead us to quick and easy deaths. It's a very good point. Can you at least make it clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet? Who would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? Call me a double dipper if that's what turns you on.
Hey!
In your dreams. After that, we spent several hours discussing strategies for surviving the killing game in the days to come.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Bedtime already. Time flies when you're having so much fun. Yeah, if you don't mind, Takumi, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed. There's a suspicious Gaku-shaped hole in your bed there. Of course I mind. It's about time you went to your own room. Oh, Takumi, throwing me out after our exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all? How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Stone cold. Out. Now. After chasing Yugamu out of my... It's all screenshots. It's all the way down. I crawled into bed and closed my eyes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could to let my tired body recover, but... Give her back. Give Lady Carrara back to me.
Oh.
The words from this morning reverberated around my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? Came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future. Yeah. So steep I could ski down it. Oh, Takumi Mom. No, Takumi Mother. What I wouldn't give to return to those happy days.
Ah.
Let today's hunt begin. Trust you're ready, Takumi? Yeah, ready when you are. So I was talking to Gaku the other night, and he was telling me how this hunt thing works. That guy's got a good head on his shoulders. Gamu, you haven't met him, he's dead. Yeah. Earn points by hunting down any invaders we can find. Found some right off the bat. Check out that swarm of invaders at 2 o'clock. I suppose we all are. Turned in the direction Yugamu mentioned and found the invaders lurking behind a ruined building like he said. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Let's get closer and catch them by surprise. Put on your pussy boots and slink behind me, Takumi. Sure. Those aren't your pussy boots. Ah, whatever. We'll do it later. We gotta take quick and decisive action to earn points for our continued survival. I, on the other hand? Alright, Takumi, unzip your pants and follow close behind me. My feelings had yet to catch up to the strange situation of me participating in a killing game with him as my teammate. What was I doing? Why did Yugamu propose a partnership in the first place? Was my life even worth living if I had to kick someone else down to do it? There were so many things on my mind, but... Come on, Takumi. Time to sound the death knell for them. Get out the death knell. Didn't have the luxury of time to think them through. Fighting to survive was the only thing I could afford to do now. Nothing can beat the power of love.
Time for me to move. This hurts. Let's get to the killing. Does this do it for you? Time for me to move. This may hurt. I can't wait. Experiment time. So let's get to the killing. Time for me to move. How about this? You make a lovely corpse.
Here we go. Time to use it. Ready when you are.
Yeah! Oh, let's go.
Pretty good turn one. What if we went further? We shouldn't.
Let's go.
I will do this though.
Gotta push it. Let's get to the killing. Experiment time. I'm good to go. Say when.
I probably, whatever.
Take that!
No, he wouldn't have killed anyway. You have to follow through some more. Let me show you. You class weapon poking me? Oh, it's my blood stabber for sure. Oh my god. You get them all? Like, your thrusting knives? Definitely does some thrusting. Too early to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting in the wings. The invader's approaching at 3 o'clock. Watch your 6. What? Shoma. Prepared for the next battle, with scarcely any time to breathe in between. Oh, I'm watching your 6.
My turn. Got it. Here we go.
Let's do this.
Take that. Ready when you are.
And then do it again.
There. All right. Let's go.
And then...
Here we go. This should do it. My turn.
this.
Ha!
Yes.
Got it. Here we go. Take that. All right. Good to go. Let's go. Here we go. Take this.
Side slash here.
Say when.
Air blade there.
Here. Got it. Time for me to move.
One of these.
I'll just put this. Let's get to the killing.
I'm going in. Watch my rear.
This'll
It
do
writes itself.
I can't wait. I'll just put this here. Time for me to move.
That's good enough.
Let's go.
Surely you're doing that on purpose.
Let's do this.
Look, Takumi, lay a trap and they shall come.
Here.
Sorry, I'm just used to working with Nozomi.
I'm good to go. How's that feel? I can't wait. I'll kill them all.
Don't. Fighting outside is tiring. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is permanent out here. You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you'll kill yourself first before the enemy has a chance. I don't get it. How are you so calm? You're not even perspiring. I wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I let every other spot of good murdering get me down now, would I? Hey, what's your secret? How do I kill the enemies efficiently while conserving as much stamina as possible? Secret's your heart. That is to say, your frame of mind. Get it in your head that the act of killing is nothing special at all. Nothing more than mundane work. Mundane work? Like hitting a nail with a hammer. Like turning a screw with a screwdriver. Just dull, repetitive work to be repeated without much thought or physical strength. So, basically I psych myself into believing it's nothing? Does that really work? Anything more concrete? Like a better way to move my body or something? Your body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. Oh, there's nothing to critique. So what's left is your mentality, right? Just give it a shot. You got nothing to lose. Pretend the act of killing's the most boring job in the world. Oh, he's gonna turn Takumi into a thoughtless machine. Just dull, repetitive work. Despite my misgivings, I decided to try out Yugamu's suggestion. Crept up to an invader that happened to be meandering about nearby and launched a surprise attack. Oh yeah? Without entertaining the fear that threatened to well up from within, I quietly lifted up my sword. And brought it down nonchalantly. This was just work. This is how Yugamu sees the world? It just looks like Dragon Quest. Yeah, man, it's fun. Something that had to be done. No need to think too much about it. Went after the next enemy as I repeated those thoughts to myself. Why do you look like a coffin? That's how everyone looks. And you're the most shapely coffin of all, my friend. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Incredible performance, Takumi. It's like you've become another person. I'm falling in love with you all over again. I sensed it the moment I laid eyes on you. That's what modding is like? Just work. An aptitude for killing me? I think you need to get your eyes checked. Might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I tended to miss the obvious, and my reflexes were average at best. I don't have an aptitude for anything. Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. Later in life? You'll understand one day. I wasn't happy to be left hanging like that, but I knew he would just be evasive if I tried to press the matter, so I didn't. Anyway, we should focus on the hunt for now. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control, I wanted to get used to the hunting at one go as well. Let's go look for the next group of enemies. I feel like I can take down another, 15 before calling it a day. Nah, I think we should call it a day now. We've earned enough points. But I was just getting the hang of it. That's when it gets dangerous. Everything in moderation, including assassinations. Besides, I'm thinking of stopping just short of 15. If we keep on hunting, we'll run into them sooner or later. You okay with that? Come on, Takumi, you know we don't do 16. Yeah. Just as I was wondering who Yugamu could be talking about. Over here. This'll be our starting point for the hunt today. Don't fall behind, you lousy dogs. I had a familiar voice coming from somewhere nearby. Quietly made my way toward the voice and peered out from behind some rubble. I feel like I'm starting to use my hemo anima better. Look, I shot that one square between the eyes. I think. Those were his lungs, dear sister. Confidence is the name of the game. You and I both know nothing can stand in the way of our newly awakened powers and strengthened bonds. Don't start getting carried away, you two. The calves of the Minotaur may be prodigious, but you have a lot of work to do before you reach my level. Thinking you're invincible because you learned a thing or two is the best way to die on the battlefield. You little chicks can just stay beneath my big, strong pinions for now. I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch as we get lost in this long, winding labyrinth that we call life. I'ma protect you all with my life in the name of Takamaru Yakuseiji! They're hunting here too? Takamaru, Ima, and Kako weren't the only ones. I could see Tsubasa, Nozomi, and the others in the distance as well. Their teamwork didn't seem to be going too well. He can't hear what they're saying, but he sees Tsubasa and Nozomi, like, fighting over the gun. Why does fighting invaders outside the academy seem so much more graphic? Why do I have to work with her? It's like I'm really killing something alive and all that blood. So much blood. The feel of that invader I just took down still lingers on my hands. Oh, I think Shoma might not be taking part. He might be the first to die. Tsubasa, are you okay? I can give you a back rub if it makes you feel better. Just get your hands off me. Actually, I think a big one's coming. Why don't you help me out? Lady Tsubasa's about to start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there anything we can give her in place of a barf bag? Maybe Nozomi's porn purse? Chimera? That's pretty raw. That's pretty raw. The thing about Takamaros is that I think it is Minotaur, and if someone proposed Chimera, he would switch immediately. Alas, necessity knows no decorum. Lady Tsubasa, heave into my sheath bag if you must. It's what she would have wanted. Are you sure, Kyoshika? Isn't that the Holy Jumanji Sword's pajamas? The Holy Jumanji Sword is a party animal with a soft spot for the ladies. She'll understand. Bamboo sword bag to get the sword back, Lady Nozomi. Now come, Lady Tsubasa. Let it all out and hold nothing back. I'll be fine. I pushed everything down. Sheer willpower. I think Shoma's back at the school. He might be hanging out with Eva. The roiling stopped. Sorry, guys. I haven't been feeling well since this morning. Maybe if we just, I don't know, left Nozomi out here, I might feel a little better. I don't know. It's just a thought. You don't have to. Don't worry about me. Go get more points yourselves. We're not supposed to mention that, Tsubasa. Looking out for one another's what teammates do. I like that. No wrestler with their sword abandons their tag partners to get ahead in the match. She definitely has matching jammies. Loyalty above self. None left behind. It is the way of the warrior. Takamaru was desperately trying to protect Ima and Kako, who weren't used to fighting. Oh, Chimera? That's pretty raw, kid. I like it. I like it. And she's the mouse. Oh, I love it. Adorable. Nozomi and the others refused to abandon Tsubasa, even though she was holding them back. No, seriously, like, I can just drive back myself. There are 2 seats in the back for Moko and... Oh my goodness. Oh my god, there's no seat for Nozomi. Whoops. Uh-oh. They were watching out for each other like true friends. I used to enjoy that sort of relationship with them too. Just ride on the roof. I'll go slow. But Tsubasa, I could ride shotgun. No, you can't. Feel my strength rapidly leaving my body. That's right. I've been alienated. What I just saw... I don't think so. What I just saw only served to cement that fact. All those kind and comforting words would never be from me. You look like you're in a lot more pain now than when you were fighting the enemies. That confirms it. Your fatal flaw is that fragile mind of yours. I left the place quietly and made my way back to school, taking care not to be seen by the others. Taking back with me nothing but an armful of distressing thoughts and feelings. Got back to my room earlier than usual, but wasn't in the mood to do anything. Except lie upright on bed and stare long and hard at the ceiling. Long and hard. Feel you there, buddy.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Suddenly realized it was already night. I knew I should be resting, but bad memories kept surfacing in my mind and pulling me back to wakefulness. No! They're gonna keep reminding me. There's no room in my car, sorry. Oh, Chimera, raw. It's like I'm just being punished for being alive. Being despised was more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles could inflict upon me. In the first 100 days, it wasn't a happy ending by any means, but at least everyone was my friend. We had a barbecue. We had a festival. Got testy with each other sometimes, but we always made up in the end. Our bonds became unbreakable. We shot a movie that one time. I dated all the girls. Man, those were good times. How do I repair our friendship? How? I was agonizing over this matter. Yeah, Yugamu? Shoma. Maybe you wanted to discuss our strategy for tomorrow's hunt. Shoma! Though I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk, wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I had right now. Takumi, I've been in here for some time. It's not me. Get the door, dude. Got up slowly and ambled to the door. When I opened it, I saw... Oh! Hiruko? I heard there was a party in here. I was just about to kick the door down. What are you doing here? Or rather, are you sure you want to be seen here? I'm Jinx. Nothing good will come out of any association with me. Well, aren't you wallowing in self-pity today? Finally lost your mind after falling out of favor with everyone else? What do dogs eat? Takumi, help. What do dogs eat? I think she has a glass of wine in her hand. Including you, right? You think so? That was Yugamu. Hiruko and Yugamu actually kind of a similar voice to do when I'm doing them right after the other. All I really have are wine and painkillers. She doesn't seem to like the caviar. She doesn't like anything. Darmi doesn't like anything. I thought about giving her chocolate, but you're not supposed to give a dog chocolate. And she's begging for chocolate. I know that much. You want to team up with me like all the others? Went through hell and back after you left me in the lurch. Yugamu in the shower. Have you tried an onion yet? No, I haven't tried an onion. Those invaders chased after me and surrounded me. I had no way out. They almost killed me. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't turned me down. It wasn't Hiroko's fault that I don't... This is pathetic, Takumi. This is all your fault. I knew it in my head, but my heart refused to stop those angry words from spilling out of my mouth. Hiroko said nothing in response to my irrational accusation at first. You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. Yeah. No. That girl. You were already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. I should have been more considerate. So here's a token of reconciliation from me to you. Got a box she'd been holding under her arm and handed it to me. Token of reconciliation? Open it. I think you'll like what you see. Took the box and gingerly lifted the cover. Inside was... What a bee! It was the dead body of a gigantic bee. I killed my Kogane. Some sort of sick joke? No, wait, this bee. Isn't this one of the sponsor's bees? You killed it? I did. I took advantage of the chaos after Karara was killed to secure one, as a research sample. What sort of research? You can't be this stupid. Research that'll help us kill the sponsor and put an end to this travesty of a game. I was dumbfounded by how nonchalantly Hiroko talked about killing the sponsor. The sponsor's invincible. We can't kill them the way we are right now.
Oh.
We can as long as we find a way to deal with the 2 weapons they wield. 2 weapons?
Oh.
The bee is the first. The other is that suit they're wearing. This is fascinating because, like, again, we have to assume, based on what we've seen, that she might already know about the suit. That spacesuit thing? Look at Darby. Yes, I believe that suit is the source of their invincible power. Maybe it's just an anti-hemo anima suit. So like a regular man-made weapon might be able to kill her. She was right. We attacked the fellow with all of our might, but didn't manage to even scratch the suit. The outfit clearly had some special powers attached. How confident are you of finding something?
Oh.
My research on the suit is already in progress, and I expect to discover its weakness in the very near future. Really?
Oh.
However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else.
Oh.
I've not done anything about that bee or the identity of the sponsor yet. Are you bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower? Something like that. More like your boyfriend there. I think he'll be better at this. Hey. So, are you willing to join me in my quest to bring down the sponsor? If it were truly possible, I'd be more than happy to give her as much help as she needed. There were some things that were bothering me. Is this another choice?
Huh?
You wanted my help. Why'd you turn me down yesterday when I asked to team up? Get in line, sister. Then you wouldn't have had to come over again today to do this.
Oh.
Where are your brains? Try to remember what my exact words were.
Oh.
I will not be teaming up with you for this game.
Tuh.
Surely you understood the implication that I would be teaming up with you outside of the game instead, Ra. Oh, sorry, I guess I couldn't see past that big bush you were beating around. Enough about my big bush, Takumi. You've been nothing but dismissive of me so far. When I was alienated, you didn't try to take my side. Just so we're clear, this doesn't mean we trust you or anything. Darwin faints. I'll get her. You got me going out there like, I think I got some aphrodisiacs in here. I do think I could have handled that better, but can you blame me? I was still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now. The person I am right now? Sounded like there was a deeper meaning to her statement, but decided this wasn't the time or place to pursue it. The Takumi Sumino I know is essentially a good person. He cherishes his friends, has a strong sense of justice, and possesses good leadership qualities. Someone worthy of my trust. However, you killed Eito on the night of day 2. She's basically telling us that she knows Takumi already. Like, I like this though. A would-be traitor who had yet to do anything out of line. That created some doubts in me. I had to wonder if the Takumi I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I know. That's why I've been assessing you from a slight distance. To see whether you, the person you are right now, can be trusted. This is cool. The fact that you can play this game in whatever order you want to is like, this could be so like, huh? If you went this way first. Yeah, I like that. Starting to make sense now. Like why she wanted to come with me to Second to Last Defense Academy when I went there. I do think the scene where she asks him to kiss her is genuine, but she's thinking of like her Takumi. What day that locked out on? Yeah. Oops. No, it was way back here. Down here. Here. Right? Yeah. Day 10. Yeah, that is how I interpreted it. Even in the moment, that's how I kind of interpreted it. It seemed as though she, like, was thinking of, you know, a Takumi she knew. She wanted to use the opportunity to ascertain my humanity. We can chat later. Let's be on our way. Let's be on our way. What? I couldn't find a definitive answer to my question until that day, when the game's sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Kurara. You were the first to attack that unknown enemy in order to save her, with no care about what might happen to yourself. Ra, you were like a ray of light back then, and that's when I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know.
Aww.
The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, but the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
My tears threatened to spill over despite myself. I think he needed to hear this. This is good timing for this. To think there was someone who still had so much faith in me, after being called the Grim Reaper by everyone else. There, I said it. Are you willing to work with me to bring down the sponsor? I'm not taking no for an answer. I wasn't as cold-hearted as to say no to someone who had just bared so much of their heart to me. However, you know I want nothing more than to do just that, but I'm already in a team with Yugamu. What should we do about him? Wow. Talking about me while I'm right here? He's welcome to join us. His knowledge in biology would be very helpful in analyzing the body of that bee. They don't want to go against the sponsor, though. I'm right here. Just ask. When it comes to killing someone, he tends to err on the side of discretion and deliberation. That's where your leadership abilities come into play. Use your domain expansion on him. I know all about it. Leader, what? You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. A big graphic pops up. Hang on a minute. Shouldn't the one who suggested the partnership in the first place be responsible for taking the lead in the Anti-Sponsor Alliance? Every time it shows, it plays the same like soundbite of her saying it. We naming things in here? You know I'm not the leader type. Barking orders is just not my kind of thing. I prefer to make others bark. Excuse me? You expect me to believe you after all that tyranny you displayed in the previous 100 days? I'll leave the convincing to you, leader. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance will turn this situation around. Defeating the invincible sponsor of this game. It sounded impossible, but being told we could do this by Hiroko of all people? Somehow it felt like we really could. Maybe the others would have a better opinion of me if I played part in taking down the sponsor. Maybe we could become friends again. I fell asleep clinging to that small ray of hope that had lighted up in my heart. Forgetting that one of us would die on day 35, but that's okay. An alliance. Oh wow, an anti-sponsor alliance. Whoa. Cool graphic. Yeah, sign me up. Gamu agreed to join the anti-sponsor alliance so readily I almost felt disappointed. That's it? You're not going to think about it a little more? We're going up against someone virtually invincible, you know. The risky gamble that may very well end in our own deaths. Same amount of risk we're facing if we continue playing this game, right? We may not end up in last place during the first round, but what about the second? What about the third, the fourth, the fifth, and so on? We'd be completely worn out by then. Would we be able to drive away any commanders who choose to launch an attack during that time? Either way, our strength will slowly be sapped away. Exactly. None of the others have noticed yet, but we're standing at the crossroads of destiny right now. It's pretty raw, Takumi. Either we break free of the situation by defeating the sponsor, or get slowly tortured to death as the game drags on. You can imagine how grateful I am to Hiroko for taking the lead and revolting against the status quo. The thing is, I might have fallen the major lift, Takumi. His expression darkened. I have one major cause of concern with this anti-sponsor alliance. Is it that it always plays that little clip? Well, that too, but... Well, what's that then? Hiroko's current teammate, Darame. She's made no secret of how much she loves killing games. I had to believe she'd be sympathetic to our quest to put an end to this game, you know what I mean? I'm sure Hiroko will find a clever way to hide it from her or something. She said as much last night. She was talking about her medicine, Takumi. She was talking about hiding her medicine in her dog food. She thinks she's a dog, Takumi. Takumi, wake up! What does Darame think about this plan? Killing the sponsor to end the game? She may get mad because she loves her killing games so much. I'm keeping it a secret from her. I'm right here! Now you know how I feel. She's merely my in-game partner, that's all.
Oh.
I was never going to let her join the anti-sponsor alliance. What if when we did it, a big graphic popped up every time? Wouldn't that be cool? I'm getting on that. I'm asking Tsubasa. Incomprehensible. Why even bother teaming up with her in the first place? I'm sure she has her reasons that she won't even reveal even if she's pressed. Yes, femme fatale. Thy name is Hiroko. Not that I approve of allies keeping secrets from each other. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I need to go. Figure the rest out. Good night, Takumi. Speak for yourself. I think she has a full wine glass in one hand and an empty wine bottle in the other hand. Point taken. We'll put Darame on the back burner for now. What exactly are we expected to do? Good question. Our top priority is to earn as many points as possible. The plan immediately falls apart if anyone in this alliance gets executed in the first round, which means we have to keep a close eye on that slug thing. You mean Shoma? Yeah, that guy. Stay in a rank that safeguards you from that outcome. Understood. Safety first. Basically focus on the hunt in the morning and anti-sponsor alliance activities in the afternoon. Your role in the anti-sponsor alliance is... We need to keep a close eye on everyone, even Slugmore. Slugmore, I believe his name is. I want the anatomy and abilities of the Speed to be thoroughly analyzed. This will primarily be Yugamu's job, since he's so good at dissection. Good? You mean fabulous? I'm dying to get my hands on those bee remains already. By the way, what's your role? Takumi, I want you to investigate the identity of the sponsor. Focus on whether they're an invader or not. How exactly am I going to do that? Look up books in the library or something? That's a good idea. Horses for courses and all that jazz, right? Best person to ask about invaders would be an invader herself. So Ava then. Yeah, Hiroko passed me the key to the cage in the courtyard and said she'll leave the interrogation to me. The key to the cage in the courtyard and a log in the woods. She'll be cooperative. In a former commander we captured and imprisoned. I doubt she'll betray her companions so easily. I know. Let me tag along. I'm quite the killer's torturer, if I do say so myself. Oh my god. No, you stay far, far away from her. Wipe that drool off your face. Ava doesn't like me, so I want you to do it. She said something about overlapping character. It wasn't easy for me to build some semblance. Ava does bits. Maybe I can get something out of her. It wasn't easy for me to build some semblance of a friendly relationship with Ava, and I wasn't about to let this lunatic flush that down the proverbial toilet. Ava being the one to be like, sorry, our characters overlap, and I feel threatened by you. Acknowledged. I'll follow Hiriko's general directions as instructed. Sis 16 Squire. Sis 15 Squire. Am I right? Means going out there to earn some invader points right now. You ready, Takumi?
Yeah!
Yeah. Ready when you are. I too have a familiar. Took out our weapons and went around attacking the invaders, loitering in the... Hey guys. I've blossomed into a beautiful butterfly. Look, I have wings. They immediately snap off. Oh. Applied Yugama's advice from yesterday about treating the killings as mundane work. Surely this won't come back to bite me in the butt. Darumi, eat him. No, hold on. Perhaps I'll feed him the medicine and then have her eat him. You're fucked up, you know that? Just work. Just work. Just work, soak. Just soak. Damn it, I'm turning him into Rhine. No, that sponsor isn't one of us. When I asked Ava about the sponsor's identity, she said no, that sponsor isn't one of us. Absolutely impossible. I can stake my life on it. You must have solid proof to be so sure. Proof is in the pudding and the strangers of their abilities. If they were truly one of our ilk, they wouldn't be using blood-sucking bees to fight. What do you mean? Bees are taboo in your religion or something? That's offensive, Takumi. Not the bee, the blood-sucking. The absorption of divine blood is strictly prohibited in our commandments. Divine blood? Meaning the cryptoglobin running in our veins? Absorbing cryptoglobin was prohibited. It reminded me of something similar I'd heard during my previous 100 days. Hemoanima or cryptoglobin, was it? Absorbing cryptoglobin is a taboo of the highest order. Which proved that the sponsor of this game couldn't have been an invader since they absorbed Kurara's cryptoglobin. First of all, if the hosts were one of us, why would they organize a game to hunt down their own kind?
Huh?
Yeah, that's a good point. It makes sense for an invader to urge the enemy to hunt down other invaders. However, this did complicate matters. Says I just saw the pin also, thank you. The sponsor was neither Special Defense Unit nor School Invader. That mean they were an unknown third party? By the way, Takumi, if you don't mind me asking... Ava suddenly changed the subject. Remember that favor I asked for the other day? Did you bring it for me? Oh, man. Forgot to bring Ava her mask. Bring what? No, my mask. You promised you'd return it to me? Oh, yeah. This girl hates me.
Huh?
Yeah, the sponsor literally has the school to themselves. Oh man, these Dunkaroos are delicious. Mask was really important to her. Hey Norberto, throw on another omelet. Kind of cheese. Oh, surprise me. I'm sorry, Ava. Gonna have to go back on that promise. Have to bear your face for a little while longer. Why? Why are you being so mean to me? She grabbed hold of the cage bars as she protested, tears welling up in her eyes. Exposing our plain faces is as embarrassing as walking around outside without clothing. Do you enjoy humiliating me so much? This is prisoner abuse. Wait, whoa, calm down. I don't see the problem. I'm not trying to be mean, it's just the timing's not right. What do you mean the timing's not right? The mask's a symbol of your identity as commander, right? Wearing it'll make everyone realize that you're also a target of the invader hunt. Commander Ava was most likely one of the targets of this game. I was counting on everyone else being too stupid to remember. Her death would likely result in a lot of points. I reviewed the logs the other day. I didn't see... Even though Ema had asked roughly 50 or so questions, not one of them said how many points are our commanders worth. So hopefully we don't get to that. Anyone realized she was bound to be murdered sooner or later.
Hey!
Can't give you back your mask in order to keep you safe, that's all. I can protect myself. I'm not known as a hero among my people for nothing. Can't use any of your powers when you're inside this prison. You'd be like a sitting duck. But... I like ducks. That's great, but you just have to accept it. Not about to sit around and watch you get killed. You're not getting your mask back no matter what. This is fucked up, dude. Ava looked entirely unconvinced, and it seemed like she was about to protest again, but yeah, Kako comes up 30 times. This is awful. He sighed deeply in what sounded like resignation to me. Cheer up. Once the game's over, you can have your mask back, okay? A maskless life isn't that bad once in a while, see? No risk of heat damage to your face. Oh my god. What if we gave her a tomato? It's not being used. I'm very sorry. They'd be pissed if he gave her the tomato mask, though. That would be sacrilegious. That would be so disrespectful. She ignored my encouragements and apologies in favor of glaring at me through half-lidded eyes.
You're so useless. Can't even fetch a simple mask for me?
That sucks, man. I guess the jacket's just for show. You got the wrong guy, sister. I thought I'd been imagining things. Did she just whisper something really out of character for her? Ava, sorry, can you repeat that again? Did I hear you calling me useless? You have a problem with me speaking the truth now? I can go on, you know.
Takumi's a gibbering idiot, the enemy of all maidenkind, downright pervert. I'll sue you for prisoner abuse one day.
She's coming alive. Whoa! Eva had done a complete about-face. What could have transformed that sweet, docile lady from just now into the sharp-tongued witch? Guessing these are your true colors, huh? Yes, I'm done playing nice. I know I won't be getting anything out of you. Which year? There's a vacancy. Give her the tomato mask. This is the pits of the pits. After all that hard work, I didn't even get to see a glimpse of my mask. Why don't you just give it back already? Shock of not being able to get her mask back made Ava burst into tears. She'd been putting on an act all this time. I was astonished by that fact and annoyed by her hurtful accusations, but... I came when I heard the tears of a lady. Oh, hey, Shama. Hey. What am I supposed to do now? I couldn't muster up the anger to chide her as she wept sadly. She was likely mentally strained from the stress of being held in the middle of an enemy stronghold. No wonder everyone hates me. Quietly left the courtyard so as to not agitate Eva any longer. After that, I returned to my room and organized the information I'd gotten out of Eva in a notebook. Pervert, enemy of all mankind, gibbering idiot. Gibbering? I'm not gibbering. Then once night fell,
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Bedtime announcement played. By rights, we should all be turning off the lights and jumping into bed right now, but the Anti-Sponsor Alliance meeting shall now begin. We'll take turns to share our findings of the day with each other. Yuriko, Eva called me a gibbering idiot yesterday. Maybe she was onto something with the character comment. It had been decided that the Anti-Sponsor Alliance would be holding nightly meetings in my room to exchange information starting from tonight. You start first, Takumi. Learned anything new about the identity of the sponsor?
Huh?
Yeah, according to what Eva told me, the bee could not have been a weapon of an invader. Bloodsucking was taboo to them, so the sponsor couldn't have been one since they sucked Kurara's blood. In conclusion, it's quite likely the sponsor is an unknown third party, unrelated to us or the school invaders. That's all from me. We're already having enough trouble with the invaders, and now there's a third party? This is highly displeasing. Be that as it may, I must commend you for a job well done. That was remarkable work for a gibbering idiot like yourself. Thanks, but can I get something other than a backhanded compliment once in a while? I'll work on it if I feel like it. So that's a no. Hey, allow me to go next. Hi everyone, my name's Yugamo. Hi Yugamo. After dismembering the dead bee and investigating its anatomy, I made several discoveries. First of all, the bee was modeled after a type of parasitic wasp. A horrible, dreadful species that parasitizes the... Oh, that's a toughie. Parasitizes the bodies of butterfly larvae and feeds off their innards. Basically, that bee was simply a scaled-up version of a parasitic wasp. There's just one major difference between this bee and an actual parasitic wasp. Bees and hornets usually use their stingers to inject poison into an enemy's body. This giant bee, however, uses it to suck stuff out. Just an absolute... like a big straw. Like a big straw protruding out of its abdomen. Huh. Interesting. Like a blood-collecting device of sorts. It works more like a mosquito stinger, you know? Mosquitoes? You like those guys? I hate those guys, Takumi. Hope you have a bug zapper in here. We all saw the bee use it to suck the blood out of Kurara. Only Eito was here to help us figure out how to pronounce it. And she was sucked dry in a few seconds. Some of the worst work I've ever seen. Testament to the strength of its suction. But it does bring up another question. The body of the bee has nowhere to store the blood it sucks. So where did Kurara's blood disappear to? Maybe it was warped to another place instantly? Ha! It's likely that's what's happening. That's what you landed on? Maybe it's designed to transfer all the nutrients it sucks up into the sponsor's stomach. Sloshing around. In other words, the sponsor's using the bees to consume cryptoglobin. Just a hypothesis. That turned out to be true. It would mean the sponsor absorbed Kurara's blood. Ugh. Thought of my friend's blood being used as food sparked an intense rage within me. And that's all I've got. Let's hear what Hiroko has to say now. I mean, this beautiful stranger over here. Any progress? Hello, everyone. I'm Hiroko Shizuhara. She does like a little, like... she does a little, like, cheerleader dance. Hello, Hiroko. Say it, Takumi. Hi, Hiroko. Yes, I'd venture to say there's been some major progress. Much more than I initially expected. I may be able to get my hands on a spare suit worn by the sponsor in the very near future. Oh yeah? Where'd you find it? Classified. What do you mean spare suit?
Oh.
Yep, and I've almost pinpointed its location. All that's left is to refine the coordinates. Okay, so one of two things. She's lying, or what if this does take place, like what if this Hiroko is prior to knowing about the suit? I think it's more likely she just knows where it is, though. How would she just find it? Hiroko previously said the sponsor's invincibility came from that suit. We could secure something similar. Wouldn't that make us invincible as well? Where's the spare? We can look for it together. No, that won't work. I'll search for it myself. Why? 3 sets of eyes are faster than 1, right? Because I'm the only one who can find that place. Something terrible beyond all imagination may happen if someone other than me discovered it. You sound like you already know what it is. That would be stupid. So don't even try, understand. Her assertive tone made it clear that there would be no further discussion on the matter. Something that could cause the usually placid Hiroko to get so worked up had to be extraordinary. All right, I respect your wishes even if I don't understand them. It's for the best. Moving on. What's the plan for tomorrow and beyond? I need you two to continue your research. We're having a dire lack of good information right now. Don't forget to keep earning points in the game as well. Stay in 6th place or higher. Also avoid situations that may end up with you dying to mere minions. As usual, we're going with safety first. If you accidentally die, I'll bring you back to life and kill you myself, Takumi. Why only me? I love the anti-sponsor alliance right now. Because if anyone will screw up, it's you. I'll be fine. Yugama's with me, and I'm not that bad of a fighter myself. You should be watching out for yourself. You were the first to die last time. Please, are you talking to me? I'm much stronger than the Hiroko you knew. Darumi and I can take out a commander or two by ourselves. That's raw. Darumi, huh? Yama's expression darkened at that. Hiroko, I just don't get it. Why would you team up with Darumi, of all people? I'll be brutally honest. The fact that your team doesn't sit right with me. She loves her killing games, that girl. I can't imagine she won't at least try to sabotage our work if she ever finds out about it. Rest assured, she'll never find out. She's just my in-game partner. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm talking about the what-ifs right now. You can't guarantee it won't happen. Yeah, but what if, though? You really ought to dissolve your partnership with her. No, I'm not letting her out of my sight. She has an important role to play as well. Which is? I can't tell you. Which is? Yes, I am. Shouldn't allies share as much information with each other as possible? Yeah, exactly. Yama continued to question Hiroko about her reason for teaming up with Darumi, but she kept quiet throughout. Interesting. The alliance meeting ended on a slightly sour note because of that. What time is it? We'll do a little more. Maybe just this day. Been 4 days since the game started, and I'd gotten used to fighting outside the academy. I'd wander around town quietly in search of invaders and strike them down using as little energy as possible. It's just work. It's just work. Is this just how we, like, you know, skip battles, kind of? Seems like I'm in pretty good form today. And look, I learned Sizzle. Oh, that's a good sign. I remember when I learned Sizzle. Doubted I would end up in last place in the first round if I kept this up. But ensuring my survival alone wasn't enough to put me at ease. The ultimate goal of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance was to put an end to this game by killing the sponsor. What was the sponsor hoping to achieve by making us do this? I couldn't get that one thought out of my mind as I cut down one invader after another. Hilarious image! In a way, the sponsor and Sire were similar. Both were trying to make us fight against the invaders. Except, Sire never ordered us to fight outside the academy. Yeah, but who's saying that, though? What's the dynamic? I feel like it could be either or. Hey, he asked for no pickles, pal. Thanks, Sire. He always insisted we fought on the academy grounds. More of a defense guy than an offense guy. Why was the sponsor so determined to make us fight out here? Did they not want us using the revive-o-matic? Dying outside meant our dead bodies couldn't be revived. Was that the sponsor's objective? To ensure that anyone who died would stay dead? Hey, Takumi, when did your hands go on vacation? Whoa, what are they? Whoa! Settle down! I was jolted back to reality by Yugamu's teasing. Sorry, just thinking about something. It's dangerous to think and kill at the same time. There's a fine line between familiarity and carelessness. Keep your mind on the hunt for now. Don't forget that Hiroko warned you last night about getting killed. You're right. Sorry about that. Refocus my mind on the task at hand. My sword in hand and my mind clear, I resumed the work of hunting down invaders. Gamo and I then spent the better part of that morning killing together. We returned to the academy a little past noon and immediately made our way to the leisure lounge. How are we looking? Oh, Moko! Shoma's still in last. Oh, Minotaur Mera not doing great. Nozomi's beating you guys? Tsubasa! Tsubasa in 5th? There we checked our latest ranks. She took the wheel. I think she... It cuts to Tsubasa's perspective. Just work. Detach yourself. And it shows her cutting down what she pictures to be a bunch of Nozomis. Just work. Just work. Tsubasa, you've barely taken a sip of your water bottle. You have to remember to stay hydrated. Just work.
I'm in 4th place, and Yugamu's in 6th.
Our positions had slipped from the first day, but we were still within the top bracket. Since it was already the 4th day, it was unlikely we would tumble all the way to the bottom this round unless something catastrophic happened.
Shoma's currently in last place.
Shoma has been missing. I told myself not to look at the other positions, but my eyes naturally drifted to the last spot. Speaking of leaderboard positions,
Tsubasa's is surprisingly high.
she was clearly holding her teammates back yesterday. Was she trying to win? She's likely benefiting from the point sharing system. What point sharing system? Oh, you can just ask your Kogane to give someone your points if you really want. Look, Kogane, give me 3 of Takumi's points. Okay. What the? You haven't noticed? There's a way to earn points in the game without killing any invaders yourself. Look, Scriba. Check it out. That handsome piece of work right there, that's you. That one right there, that's you again. But that's me next to you this time. Cute couple. Let's say, for example, a 10-point enemy appears right in front of you. You kill that enemy by yourself, 10 points. But if I help you, I gain a percentage of those 10 points. Maybe a 50-50, 80-20, depends on the situation. Ask the bees. It all hinges on how much a person contributed to the fight. You saying there's half points? There's half points. There's quarter points, Takumi. Anything goes, baby. Simply joining the fight earns you at least 10%. Tsubasa's Hemo Anima is very versatile, so I'm sure she's earning points by supporting the others. Just by riding in the back seat of her car. That's 10 points right there. Remember, the team gets some credit as long as they work together, like in sports. Strange but fitting. I like that. Sports. Yeah. Weaker players earn points by focusing their efforts on supporting others. Stronger players gain support by offering to share points with those who do. This game may not be about pure combat prowess, but how well we work together. Tested on our teamwork? In a killing game? A killing game usually pits participants against each other, but the rules for this one clearly lent itself to fostering teamwork. She could be getting even more points if she ever let Nozomi ride with her, but whatever reason, she seems to not care about that. Been implemented to adjust the difficulty of the game to our level? Did the sponsor have some ulterior motive? Returned to my room, unable to quash the indescribable wave of nausea threatening to bowl me over. What should I do this afternoon? In my room trying to figure out what to do in the time I had before the nightly meeting. Free time? My role in the anti-sponsor alliance was to find out the identity of the sponsor, but it's not as easy as it sounds. I felt like I needed clearer direction. Like, where was I even supposed to start? Only I had a hint of sorts to get me the ball rolling. Suppose I'll just have to ask around? Asking around would be the best way to find clues that might shed more light on the matter. Asking around. Yeah, that's what I'll do today. Others would surely be shocked to see the most unpopular guy in school right now approaching him out of the blue. But I can't just hole up in my room all day without at least trying something. I steeled myself before dashing out of the room. Tsubasa, Moko, Kakamaru, Eva, Nozomi Kyoshika, Darumi. Where the heck is Shoma? Is this intentional? Like, he hasn't shown up. I think he's going to be the next one to die for sure. I mean, like, he's certainly lined up to die at the moment. But maybe they're leading me that way, and then on day 35 he's going to somehow not be in last. What if Shoma's the sponsor? He's either already dead or he's going to jump up in the rankings on day 35 and it's going to be really like manga-esque. Well, that's it for today though. That was a beefy one. Even though we did not have a full stream today, that felt so long. Good cess though, guys. That was very funny. Oh my god. I almost dropped my phone. Yugamo, my goat. I'm excited. This is fun. That's true. That is true, yeah. He wouldn't even be a fighter at the moment. Yeah. I'll see you guys. I'll see you Tuesday for Pokemon. The usual stuff, you know? Thanks for sticking around for the Xbox thing. That was a lot of fun. I probably won't be uploading that, but I'll, like, I don't know, save it. It was a good time. Alright, I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Bye!